Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. I am refilming this introduction because I was so tired in the original, and no, I didn't read all of these books in the challenge. Could you imagine if I did? That'd be insane. But yeah, I'm giving no spoilers in this introduction, so you better watch the rest of the video. So yes, the 24-hour readathon challenge, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what it is, but for those who don't know, it's just when you read for 24 hours consecutively. I do know some people do it where they like split the 24 hours into 2 days and do 12 hours one day and 12 hours the next. I didn't do that. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. I did the 24 hours consecutively, so I started on 10 a.m. on Monday and then I read until 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So going into this challenge, I did already have a bit of a predetermined TBR that I wanted to get through. The first book was Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. I wanted to finish this one. I think I started on about 170 pages. Then next up, I wanted to read Powerless by Elsie Silver, Painted Scars by Neva Altaj, and then I wanted to read This Love Hurts by W. Winters. So yeah, my kind of game plan with choosing all of these books is that Does It Hurt, I was currently reading that when I started this challenge. Powerless, I find Elsie's writing very, very easy to read and like quick to read. And then the other two are just really short and I thought they'd be very fast reads. So yeah, that was kind of my thoughts with picking all of these books, and now I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna let you get to the actual content of this video. If you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe because I would love to have you here. Also follow my Bookstagram, Threads and Goodreads, which are all linked in the description. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Shall we just get started? I am using a stopwatch and I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna accidentally clear it, but here we go. An hour into the challenge. Well, an hour and 13 minutes now. I really want to go to sleep. I'm so tired. My eyes are just so tired. I'm gonna soldier on. Gonna push through. I'm on chapter 22. I've read like 40 pages. The book is really good though. There's a lot of angst, like a lot of angst. So Sawyer is like on the run. I sort of know the reason, but I'm also like maybe there's a little bit more to it than that. But she's on the run and she's stealing men's identities. She sleeps with them and then steals their identities. She does that to our other main character Enzo, and he like takes her out on his boat to punish her, and they end up shipwrecking on a deserted island with a lighthouse and an old man who is like its caretaker. And yeah, they're just kind of living day by day waiting for a rescue. It's giving thriller vibes. There's like a little bit of a mystery to it, and there's like ghosts. I don't know if it's actually paranormal or if there's like a captive in the lighthouse. I'm not sure. I haven't got that far yet. But yeah, it's really good. It's definitely keeping me interested, which is good. Although I kind of am vibing like a small town cowboy romance. I've also been vibing to Ludovico Einaudi, the guy who wrote Experience. It's just classical music, but like, I don't know, I like reading to classical music. I know this isn't like a reading vlog for this book, but this shark researching at 6'4" man is on his knees groveling. He is on his knees. And I haven't moved. I don't know why, but I feel like I just got a little burst of energy, which is honestly good. I think maybe because the book is like finally picking up a little bit, like we were like slogging through a bit of a slump for a couple of chapters there, but it's actually getting interesting again. 2 hours and 10 minutes in. The plot is like, I don't think it's the best. It's interesting, it's entertaining, but it's nothing like super duper special. I'm really enjoying Enzo's character though. I love him. He's so like rough on the outside, but then like he has dimples, and when he cracks a little smile, I die a little bit on the inside. I think I'm gonna light a candle and just keep the good vibes going. are 4 hours. That's really annoying that that's flipped. We're 4 hours into this little challenge. Where's my book? And things are getting interesting. I'm not as tired anymore, which is fantastic. Actually makes reading a little bit more enjoyable. But I have about 50 pages left of Does It Hurt? I think I'm averaging about 35 pages per hour on this book, which is no Destiny Sidwell. Honestly, I think I'm a pretty slow reader. Sometimes I think I'm fast and sometimes I think I'm slow, but reading this book, I think I'm pretty slow. But things have just gotten interesting, so my pace has definitely picked up. It was sagging for a while there, and it was literally all just smart, but the kind of like thriller mystery aspect is coming to a climax. Is that how you would describe it? I don't know. So yes, things are getting very, very interesting and I'm having the time of my life. I'm very much looking forward to starting my small town romance though. I don't think I'm as cut out as I used to be for dark romance. I don't know, it just makes me like anxious now, which I kind of love but I also kind of hate. Anyway, yeah, gonna go keep reading, and the next update, I'll probably just update you when I finish this book because I'm like so close. I have finished Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. Finished it literally 2 minutes ago. Obviously I had to come on and tell you guys straight away. It is currently, what time is it? It's currently 3:25. I'm 5 hours and 20 minutes in. I'm actually going to lap my time because I finished my first book. So I think I'm gonna settle on a 3.75 for Does It Hurt. I might change my mind by the end of the video, like when I'm actually thinking straight. The whole story is like so entertaining, really kept me interested, but the first for the first sort of, let's say 50% of the book, I found the main female character really irritating just because of her immaturity. And then when it came time for the whole like love declarations, realization of feelings, it felt like it happened way too quickly on his part, like the male main character. It felt like he hated her 1 second and then was like begging on his knees, head over heels in love with her. That's kind of my only real complaints. The last not really the last 50 pages, but like 20 of those last 50 pages were disgusting. I don't want to read anything like that ever again. It was really gross. I think it's not a trigger for me, but it's just something I don't want to read in books. I still definitely love H.D. Carlton as an author, and oh my god, I'll stop yawning. I really like her as an author. Her writing style is great. She definitely writes a little bit darker than what I usually would like, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I still enjoy her books. Now, my next read, we are going total opposite end of the spectrum. I think I'm gonna start Powerless. Yes, Powerless by Elsie Silver. I still can't believe this book's 500 pages long. I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Like, I'm already regretting it. I haven't even started the book. But yeah, Powerless by Elsie Silver. Hopefully this one is a little bit easier to read than Does It Hurt. I usually fly through Elsie's books pretty quick, so hopefully it's the same for this one. I do have to go for a walk down to the supermarket, which will take me like 30 or 40 minutes just to get something for dinner. I'm pretty sure this one is childhood best friends to kind of strangers to lovers. I don't really know, but she's a ballerina, he's a hockey player, it's small town. Keen to read it. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna stop procrastinating now. Keep reading. Oh, I sneezed and now I've got a headache. Oh my god. No. Hello. Long time no see. It has gotten dark outside. I'm currently, I can get it open, 105 pages into Powerless. I've done all my jobs. I've been for my walk. I've had dinner. So 105 pages into Powerless. Oh my god, I did not think I was going to be that far into my time. 8 hours 50 into this challenge, but as I said earlier, like after my shower I can literally get in the zone and just read till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Gonna be honest, it says I've been reading Powerless for 3.5 hours, but I've probably only been reading for like an hour and a half of that. Otherwise though, I'm quite enjoying this book. I think I'm just enjoying it for the fact that it's really easy to read. It's decent. It's a little bit annoying that there's so much miscommunication between Jasper and Sloane, that there's like so much unrequited love and they're like refuse to confess their feelings to each other, but I also kind of get it. Essentially the first like portion of the book is just us getting introduced to Sloane and her husband, no not husband, her fiance, and then Jasper kind of like swoops in and steals her, helps her run away on her wedding day. Now they're just kind of like trying to escape their own little lives, I don't know, their own ailments, I don't know. I feel the tug of sleep at the center of my forehead, like a weight that wants to push my eyes shut. You and me both, Jasper. You and me both. So 11 hours and 8 minutes in, I'm on page 196. I did also discover that it is only 450 pages long, not 500, which is a very welcome discovery. Again, I feel like I'm reading quickly, but my timer doesn't reflect that, so I'm not too sure. I don't really have much to say because there's just not a whole lot happening. Like they've gone on a bit of a road trip to travel hay to Violet's farm or whatever, the like racehorse stud. At least I'm assuming that's where they're going. So they're just like road tripping there, living life, reminiscing. I just wish, like we're almost 200 pages in, can you guys move things along a little bit, because they've been the same for the past 200 pages of just like awkward encounters. Like they're friendly, but then they'll have like a mildly sexual or intimate encounter and then they'll just get so awkward. Not Elsie dropping the name of my last read in this book. What the hell? We made it halfway. I'm only halfway. Just over halfway through Powerless. They've finally acted on some feelings, but now they're both just like pissed at each other and I'm like, oh. Gonna keep reading though. My main issue right now with this book is that I don't like Jasper. I empathize with him, I have sympathy for him, but I don't like his character. I like Sloane, but just the fact that I don't like Jasper is making things a little bit tricky. I'm gonna keep reading though because I'm over halfway and like Elsie's writing is easy. I feel like I've said that so many times, but it's just dawned on me that that's why I'm not enjoying this book, is because I don't like Jasper, which is so sad because I feel like there was so much potential for his character and I'm just like, we are just gonna pretend that this says 13 hours. I'm a little bit early for this update. I'm holding myself to hourly updates because I think that's the only way that I'm gonna stay awake. I'm at page 279. Some sleep right now would be really nice because it has just gone 11 p.m. and my throat hurts, which is so fun. I'm still going. I'm not going strong, but I'm still going. Ow. It is currently 12:09, just past midnight. 14 hours in. I'm on page 347 and I'm really tired. I'm fighting so hard to stay awake right now and I'm really tempted to just like have a nap. I'm so tired and I still don't like Jasper. I'm gonna keep reading and try not to fall asleep. So I might have accidentally fallen asleep for 4 hours. It's still 4:54 a.m. So I think I'm just gonna continue from here. I can't believe I fell asleep. I feel like such a failure. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I fell asleep. You know what? I've got just over 5 hours left. So I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna keep reading. Here we go again. Hourly check-in. 19 hours and 9 minutes at 5:14 a.m. and I am 366 pages into Powerless. It's still just okay, but we're being introduced to the next two characters in the next book. I forgot that Rhett is Theo's like bull riding mentor. Oh, I'm so excited for another bull rider. Oh, Reckless is gonna be so good. I'm finished. The sun is beginning to come up at 6:41 a.m. and I am 20 hours and 36 minutes into this 24 hours. And I'm really feeling it. But I finished Powerless. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. Honestly, the best part of the book was Harvey and that like last chapter before the epilogue. I just think I'm kind of over grumpy heroes at the moment, at least contemporary grumpy heroes, because I don't know, I would do anything for a golden retriever book boyfriend right now. And honestly, I think Theo in Powerless might be that. So I'm very excited to pick that one up. I'm not going to pick it up right now. What I think I'm going to read now is Painted Scars by Neva Altaj. This one is an enemies to lovers mafia romance, and it's quite short. I'm gonna read Painted Scars now. Hopefully it's good. The font is small, which is scaring me, but it's okay. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully I can maybe finish it in 3.5 hours. I don't have the patience for this book right now. They keep calling each other by like their last name, like, oh, Miss Grey, Mr. Petrov. And it's giving me the shits. I don't have the patience for that right now. And it's not compelling enough for me to fight to sleep over. So I'm gonna find something else to read. I think I'm gonna try reading this because it's right beside me and I don't want to get up. 22 hours in and I really want to go to sleep. I managed to read 30 pages of this before I gave up. I think it'd probably be an okay story. I just don't have any increment of patience right now. And I'm currently on page 23 of this one. And it's fine. It's not really grabbing me, but I'm also like, I don't think anything is gonna grab me because I'm so tired and I only have 2 hours left. And then I can go to sleep. I only have 57 minutes left. Oh, that's the best thing I've seen all day. I'm literally only on page 52 because I'm struggling so hard to keep my eyes open. I can barely look at the words, to be honest. So far in this book, our heroine, it seems like she's in a bit of trouble. She's drawn a bit of negative media attention to herself. She's also a really good lawyer who has a pretty good reputation behind her. Then our current love interest sort of is an FBI agent that works with her, but he is hiding a dirty little secret about a serial killer and a case that I don't know if it was him that was assigned to it or both of them or what, but he's hiding a little secret. And then we've got one chapter of the serial killer's point of view, and I think he's stalking the heroine. So where we're at right now. And of course, it's just my luck with 30 minutes left of this challenge that council decides to rock up and do repairs on my road. Maybe I'm not sleeping today. Oh, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. The number 24 has never looked so good. It is 10:05 a.m. and I'm probably gonna catch up with you guys in a few more hours or maybe tomorrow after I've caught up on some sleep because the Lord knows I need it. Made it to the end. It's actually Thursday now. Tuesday was a total write-off and then Wednesday I was still exhausted, but you know, it's fine, we're here. So to summarize, I did really bad. I finished 2 books. I finished Does It Hurt and Powerless, and I made an attempt at the other 2. I definitely think going into this challenge sick and already pre-exhausted was a very bad idea, although I do definitely want to reattempt this challenge in the future and try and like beat myself, which honestly is probably gonna be very, very easy. me. I also think I kind of messed up with my reading order and my choice of books to read. I think I made a mistake in trying to read a new to me author for my last book because I obviously wasn't familiar with their writing style, with their storytelling, and I think that made it just like a little bit trickier to kind of get a handle on things and understand what was happening. And also retrospectively, I definitely should have finished Does It Hurt, read a short book, and then finished off with Powerless. But it's fine, we live and we learn, and it's just giving me information and tactics on how I can do better next time. I will do a proper review of these two books in my end of month wrap up, but to summarize, I'm actually going to end up giving Does It Hurt a 4-star and Powerless a 3.5. And the other two I think do have good potential. I just need to read them when I'm not exhausted. I really honestly do feel like a failure for only reading 2 books in this challenge, but you know, just keep an eye out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so that you can be alerted when I do it again, which I will do it again because my ego my ego cannot handle the fact that I only read 2 books, so I need to like beat myself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!